remember that on Thursday, 12th of November 2003, I was preparing for church service in the evening. So I live in a compound house with some other college teachers, and when I got finished, I just told the other colleague that I have finished, so he should go. And he said that he is on break, so I should wait for him. So I picked a chair and sat in front of our compound house. Then I saw two women, a lady and a man. And when they get closer to where I was seated, the man asked me that they are looking for Mr. Eric. So I responded that I'm Eric in this house. So he told me that he'd like to have a word with me. I took the chair and we entered the house and sent him to my room. So it is then the man asked me again that, are you Mr. Eric? I said yes. Then he said that you have been dating my daughter. You slept with her.
Was the girl present there when you came?
Yes, yes. You slept with her yesterday night, and we have come to see you have resolved the issue amicably. But when the man said that, I was just looking at the man's face and thinking that they have lost their way, because I was actually smelling an alcohol from the man's mouth. So I told them, I remember that if you say Mr. Eric, because we are two teachers bearing the same name, Eric. So I mentioned that they can see the other Eric. The man insisted that we know that Eric is our trial mate and you are the one we are referring to. So in fact, I became furious. I realized that they actually mean the person that they are looking for. So I just got up to ask the lady, the lady that they are referring to, are you the one that you said you came to me and I slept with you? The girl just turned the eyes to the other side and she didn't reply. So it is then the man was just saying that, oh, you are a teacher, so you just accept it so that you will solve everything. It won't go far. I told him then, the man friend, I don't know anything about what you were saying. The man was just shouting on top of his voice, and it attracted other tenants into my room. They were finding out from me, what is happening? I was here preparing for school, church with Charles, and this man came here with this serious issue. The man was just shouting on top of it. They just left the house in an angry manner. So it occurred to me, let me report the matter to our unit manager, whose residence is not far away from my house. I told our unit manager, and he said, you Eric, don't mind this, maybe they are drunk, they can't find their way. The following day, I will find out. The next day, Friday, I was preparing to school, and the same man that I saw, I don't know him, I don't even know his name, he led the police. Before I could even open my mouth, I was already in handcuffs.
Just like that?
Yeah, the Ghanaian state prosecutor keep on saying that he is bringing his witnesses. Maybe
and what witnesses were that?
Well, I think the child herself, that is the victim, the supposed victim herself, the auntie's husband, then I think the girl's biological mother, that the state prosecutor told the court that he intends to bring them to court to testify. Every day adjournment. Then the circuit court judge admitted me to bail. The state prosecutor was not happy why the judge has admitted me to bail. So he filed an appeal against my bail at the High Court. The matter was still pending at the circuit court. Then later, he entered what these lawyers call non prosequi. Then the case was discharged from the circuit court. I was put on a fresh trial at the High Court, where I was finally convicted and sentenced.
But the problem is, of all the teachers, I'm sure there were lots of male teachers in the school.
Yes, it is.
So, of all the teachers, why do you think the girl had to choose you?
This is the very question I keep on asking myself right from the beginning. Even now that I have been exonerated, I keep on asking myself the same question, that why is it that we have more than 10 male teachers in the school, and this girl never mentioned anybody? Is it because, let me excuse me, is it because I was a subna, or I was a new teacher on the staff, or I was just wondering And
But what was your general relationship between the relationship between you and other girls in the school, other students generally in the school?
I can say that apart from, it is like teacher and people interactions in a class. That is what I do. I was assigned to one class where even the child is not even there. And I teach, I do what I'm supposed to do. I close, I get to my house.
So you had no extra relationship
With any of them. Oh, Master, one day meet me, oh, Master Eric, how are you? All this kind of usual people and teachers interactions. Apart from that,
going through your files, what we had before the judgment, I realized there was a love letter in relation to what exactly was that about?
Yes, from what I also know, that the girl claims, or let me say the anti-husband claims that he sees that letter from, let me say, the stepdaughter's hand or the victim in question's hand, and they are saying that that letter is addressed to me. If you look at the content of the letter, it shows that somebody who has something doing with the child. Yes, but the point is that that letter has no connection with you.
You had never spotted that letter before. You had never written to the girl.
The letter was tendered in evidence at the court there. And it is after my conviction, when I took the record from the registry, that I saw the letter and the content.
So up until then, you had never seen that letter before?
Yes, I didn't see the letter. I know at the court, being an accused person, I don't have access to such evidence. At certain points, you will feel apprehensive when you realize that things are becoming tougher and tougher. Because I don't see why. It will even buttress your point.
Your point to say, yes, this is mine, this is my child.
And we gave him the order. They told us, I was in custody, so I only hear what was going on over there. That the regional commander even intervened. They came and deceived the regional commander that they are going to bring the child. They never show up. And the period which was given by the court for the test to be done expired. So you have to go back to the court to vary the order and extend the period as well. We came back, the court listened, in fact, the court was very patient.
I remember I was in all of the hearings.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. We sent the order to them. This time, the mother of the child or the girl who accused me from the beginning that I have slept with her, defied her, and even interacted with the medical doctor and said that I'm responsible for the pregnancy and also even the father of her child, have to go into hiding to avoid service of the order.
Wow.
So the bailiff couldn't hand over the order to
They could not locate her?
Yes, as the court directed. So the bailiff wrote his proof of service, brought it to court, and the period expired again. You have to go back to the court. You can see all this hectic time. We buried the order again. So she went into hiding, left the supposed child of mine in the care of the auntie and the elder sister. So we narrated to the court, and the court said, if that is the case, then let's direct the order to the people who have
the caretakers.
Yes. Since the girl is not needed, the test is between the boy and I. So the order was sent to them. They received the order all right. They refused to bring the boy.
So I remember seeing the 10-year-old, I'm sure he'll be 11 or so by now. I remember seeing the boy last year. How did you feel when you saw the young man in the court?
In fact, let me say that all my mind was on getting the test. If it had not been the family, I wouldn't have found life so comfortable at all, because I had no place to sleep. I was living in the house before I went into prison, but the house is no more available. So I have to rely on the family for an accommodation, including feeding.
Did you have a girlfriend then before you went to jail? Before you went to jail?
Yes. Let me say that I was dating one lady.
So you had to break up because of this same issue, or there were other issues?
Yes, we couldn't survive because of the long years that it was imposed on me.
What was when it happened? How did she take it?
Let me say that she took it cool, and she knows me. She knows me that I can't do that.
And so she didn't have the idea that maybe you could have done it, or you don't know if she
in fact, from all the way, she didn't have doubt at all that of my innocence. She didn't have a doubt at all.
So at what point did the relationship break up?
That is, she was also advancing in age during that period. So after I spent 2 years in prison, I didn't hear from her again. So,
since you were released, have you heard from her?
Oh yes, we have spoken. When she heard the story in the air, she...
Just this time, or when the DNA, the judgment, or just before the judgment?
Yes, that is when the DNA test results was disclosed. It is then that she even got to know that I'm moving out.
Oh, okay.
Because when I came out, I didn't make myself known to a lot of people because I realized that the matter is still pending.
So you were on the low, Coming from last week's judgment, what next?
Let me say that, as I mentioned earlier, that I felt relief when the judgment was given in my favor, as I was expecting it. And I have to also continue with my life. And that is on my own personal life. Because whilst the case was pending, I couldn't get the chance to do certain things for myself. Maybe I was thinking of even applying for a private teaching, but I saw that I have to run errands to help my lawyer, who is doing the case for me. So when the case came to an end, let me say, I decided to seek or to do something else, like applying for my reinstatement to the education service. And from there also, there are other proposals that I have also in mind.
I've spoken to lawyers also, and I'm sure he's planning on seeking some form of compensation for you. But would money be enough? What amount of money would be enough to take all these years of burden on you?
You have said it right. Money plays a key role in our life, but it can't correct everything. When it comes to your character being soiled, you can't buy a reputation with money. Let's take it that if it had not been this acquittal, the criminal charge will still be hanging on me, and the shame. Even as human as we are, even though I have been pronounced not guilty or found innocent, some people still have their doubts.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that people who had died even before you, so they knew you were a criminal even before.
Yes. So I can say that how much will be enough to claim all these debts which has been thrown on me.
If there is one thing you want to know in this whole saga, what would it be? Especially from the girls, like why did she choose you? Of all the people, why did she choose you in particular?
That is one thing I'm still yearning to know, because it tells me that there's a criminal out there who the girl has shared. For the look of things, the girl's mouth has been sealed. Somebody, obviously crime has been done, but the question is that And I also have the interest to know. And I believe that it is the girl and the culprit who can mention or who can answer that very question, that why is it among all these numerous male teachers in the school, you are the one that we chose. I'm wishing to know that.
How has this whole thing affected you? Your life? What has it done to your life?
A lot. Prison is a bad place. And I know that people who have never been there, even when they hear it, everybody feels terrified. Because the name alone suggests that something is bad happening over there. So when I say the prison is bad, it is bad to the inmates, and also bad to even the nation as well.